coaches, number 21, Patrick Beverly. Your head coach is Greg Popovich. Once again, your New Orleans starters.
So Dallas possession. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Nowitzki, Stevenson out there with Jason Kidd. Then there's Marion, and it's Chandler in at the 5.
Gotta love Nowitzki setting his guys up with perfect passes.
Here's Beverly following the score by Dallas. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. New Orleans shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
No good on that.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
Mavericks making a switch here. Stojakovic is checked in. Here's Stojakovic. Outside Kidd. Williams with the block.
A mainstay for his game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Here's Stojakovic. Outside Kidd. Stevenson outside. Back to Kidd. Over Beverly. Kidd, good. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Beverly against Kidd. Goes back up. Out to Sharch. Shot clock at 5. Releases from the wing and drills it. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in.
You think back to after the trade from Philadelphia, Dario Saric had a hard time getting settled in with Minnesota. They started him in a bench role, and it wasn't until he became a starter that you saw his productivity increase.
5 to shoot. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
I'd say it's been a long time since Dirk lacked for confidence in catch-and-shoot situations. Lights out.
Beverly with the ball. The dish to Sharch. Chandler with the block. Now here's Stojakovic. Not a lot of room. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Beverly with the ball. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
We've got 1:28 left to play here in the first. And Doris with Saric coming off the bench is something he's done in the past. But he had better results as a starter last season.
It would appear to me he is much more comfortable as a starter. His shot seems to come a little bit easier. The floor spacing this young man provides is a huge plus for his team.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Platoon swap here for New Orleans. Then for the Mavericks, Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Chandler. Marion comes in for Deshaun Stevenson. And Barea subbed in for Stojakovic.
There you go.
Good. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Kidd passes to Marion. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Berea. 54 seconds left in the first.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Here's the floater. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
3-pointer, Kidd. It's good. Great play set up by Berea. And it's 7 points for Jason Kidd. Here's Shamet to the inside.
Oh,
Berea pulls it in.
come on, guys.
Teardrop shot.
You know, he might be one of the more underrated defenders in this league, but Lopez gets it done.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The first one falls. That one misses. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Mavericks lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started.
With
We'll
the
be back in just a moment.
merge.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Oh, no.
Rashawn Holmes out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Brown. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. Here's Nowitzki. That's good from 17 feet away.
Just delicate touch right there from Dirk. Owns the mid-range right now.
Now Brown. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. For New Orleans, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. First free throw is good. New Orleans making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. Peja Stojakovic, he's checked in for Dallas. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Barea against Brown. Stojakovic dishes to Barea. Softly drops in the floater.
I'll tell you, J.J. Barea has the ball on a string. Listen, we know he's got a diminutive size, but his movements on the dribble, that's a big man's game.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 6 to the paint. Got a piece of it. Here's Holmes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 1. To the wing on the left. Nowitzki for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
And Greg talked about R.J. Barrett. They love the athleticism, but what makes him good is the work ethic and the confidence.
Yeah, some elite prospects will take plays off. This guy never does. He's not one that sits around and reads his press clippings. He's a warrior, a leader, and he's proven to be a winner.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Lopez. Saric comes in for Rashad Holmes. McDermott's checked in for Hunter. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Brown. Dallas also making some changes. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Hayward. And it's Stevenson in for Dirk Nowitzki.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Two minutes now played in the second quarter.
They have full court, man-to-man defense here.
Marion outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, Marion, a tough player to guard. That quick, athletic combo forward with an unorthodox shot.
The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. And Marion drops them both. 1:51 left here in the second. Beverly against Barea. And the layup's good off the glass. Beverly's got 5 points so far.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Boy, Greg, neither team willing to give an inch and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
He's got to be disappointed in that one. He has got to knock those down.
Marion with the steal. Stojakovic with it. Picked up by Barrett. Pulls up on the wing. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. New Orleans in the lead.
The fuck was that?
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Bucket is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Beverly against Berea. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Dallas making a switch here. Kids checked in. And the Mavericks with possession here. It's a 3-point game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And kids, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
For Dallas, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Kidd.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Kidd with the steal. 3 on 3. Here's Chandler. Williams with the block. Here's Beverly. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Dallas trails by 3. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Kidd, no good.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
This one for 3, but they'll get another chance. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New Orleans leads by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Gotta like what Jason Kidd has done in this game.
And even with the defense shading towards him on, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Jason Kidd is out there with Stojakovic. Then there's Marion. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Chandler in at the 5, roaming the paint. New Orleans leading by 5. And for a lot of these kids, Greg, it's interesting how quickly teams expect them to get up to speed. Case in point.
Yeah, I mean, he had only the 1 year of college, already being asked to produce. Fortunately, he's very mature for his age and generally plays up to the level of competition.
Dallas trails by 5. Here's Kidd. They get it back.
Oh, God.
Shots good by Stojakovic.
I need
the first basket of the third quarter for the man.
Can I get a read? Can I get a read? Can I get some
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now, here's Stojakovic.
No.
Chandler, the pass to Marion.
Oh, nice.
And here's the fast break. Leading the way. Williams.
Oh!
It's good on the putback.
Did you see
Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for New Orleans.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards, and he makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Dallas calls timeout.
Lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Lopez, he's checked in for Williams. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Sharich. Hunter's checked in for Doug McDermott. And Landry Shaman subbed in for Barrett. Then for the Mavericks, Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Chandler. Stevenson comes in for Sean Marion. And Barea subbed in for Patience Stojakovic. Beverly dishes to Lopez. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks.
Damn it, boy.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. And so it's Barea with it. They'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 5. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. New Orleans on D. Nowitzki, the pass to Barea. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Haywood. Good D by Lopez. New Orleans leading by 5. Hunter kicks to Beverly. The pass to Lopez. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Dallas trails by 7. 1:09 left in the third quarter of the game. Barea. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is what you have to love about J.J. Barea. Just absolutely fearless and always plays 100% out. That's nice.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second.
And you never doubt this guy's enthusiasm or his love for the game of basketball. To me, it's what makes Barea the kind of guy you root for.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Now here's Beverly. 7 points in the game. Over to the wing. In the corner, it's Hunter. Over Haywood. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
Dallas trails by 8. Stevenson right side. Barea against Beverly. And the shot goes down. Barea's got 5 points so far.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For New Orleans, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. No good on the free throw. So he comes up empty at the line. Dallas trails by 6. On the wing, Stojakovic. Marion kicks to Stojakovic. Lets the 3 fly. Misses there.
And really, Hunter can guard every position. This is something that makes him incredibly valuable.
And so it's New Orleans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, GA, you know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Brown. Williams is out there with Sharich. Then it's McDermott, and it's Barrett at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. A nice shot by Barea.
Well, the ball handling skills of Barea are nearly unparalleled, efficient and surprisingly elusive.
Brown feeling out a bit, and that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That's his first foul. And so here is New Orleans. They lead by 4. From the baseline. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And it's 6 points for Williams. Here's Stojakovic. And here's Barea. Pass to Marion. It's good. Great play set up by Barea.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Brown the pass to Sharich. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
There is a heart and passion that Sharich brings to the game every night. Good job initiating contact.
That one misses from Sharich. And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. 6-point game. Over in the corner, Chandler feeds to Stevenson. Can't get it to fall. New Orleans with the ball. Here's Barrett. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
Dallas calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
A different look for Dallas. Nowitzki comes in for Deshaun Stevenson. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for J.J. Barea. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told his guys, the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
That's just great persistence from Nowitzki. Tracks down the offensive board thanks to his outstanding positioning.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically. Just recharge here quickly.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Brown drives in. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Marion passes to Kidd. Marion outside. Clock at 6. From beyond the arc, drops in the tray. And now just a 3-point New Orleans lead.
This is when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
And Greg, it seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
Stojakovic with it. Good in the assist to Kidd. And now just a 1-point New Orleans lead.
And how about that quick fire release from Stojakovic? Just a tremendous shooter. The D has to get up on him, even as the pass is coming his way.
Offensive rebound.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game. Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
And Greg, to me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Free throw good from Brown.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Good against Brown. Here's Marion. Williams with the block. Here's Šarić. Count.
Šarić with the big-time delivery in the big moment. Wow.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kidd. This is it to Nowitzki. Fader on the way. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Unflappable. Unbelievable. He still and always will be Dirk Nowitzki.
It's Brown with the drive. Kidd grabs the board, and there's the call on Dario Šarić. That's his first foul. Andrew Beverly is checked in for New Orleans. Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 20 seconds left in the game. Now we get a chance to check out our Jordan player of the game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Outside Kidd. That's tipped off his leg, and the official saying it was kicked. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stojakovic kicks to Chandler. And here's Kidd from the arc. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a double. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.